Today's video is about why learning to get comfortable with being uncomfortable is crucial for anyone on the path of personal growth and self-discovery. I've never met anybody before that didn't want to be happy in life. I believe the natural state of being, as a human being, is one of growth and thriving. So if this is the case, why would we ever want to invite discomfort into our lives? As a traditional mind-body practice teacher of Kung Fu and Tai Chi, I am constantly pushing my students outside their comfort zones. That's because a large part, a critical part of any traditional mind-body practice, including yoga, is about learning how to manage and sit through discomfort. Why is this important? Because it's the only way that we can learn we're not actually limited by the stories of our mind. How often do we let uncomfortable thoughts and feelings dictate how we act and behave? How often do we let them limit how we show up in the world? You and I both know the answer to this, and it's often. Uncomfortable thoughts and feelings are the source of stress and anxiety. It's just a natural part of being alive. It's not about whether you'll experience stress and anxiety in life. It's just a matter of when and how will you manage it. Many of us are very skilled at avoiding discomfort. We might try to ignore or block difficult thoughts and emotions. Out of sight, out of mind. Or is it? When we try to avoid thinking about something, it gives us the illusion of control. It's an illusion because you can't actively not think about something. If I said stop thinking about what's in my rear view window, you would have to think about what's back there to even determine if you were thinking about it or not. And such is the same as with negative thoughts and feelings. The more we don't want to experience them, the more our mind pays attention to them, whether consciously or not, the more powerful they become. You see, for many of us as we get older, it's common for us to stop pushing ourselves outside our comfort zones. We do what feels safe in an effort to protect ourselves from the disappointment of failure, to protect ourselves from feelings that we're not good enough or that we don't deserve bigger and better things. We slowly become rigid and inflexible. This could be something small, like always eating out at the same restaurants and ordering the same dishes, to bigger things like staying in a job that you hate or settling for a relationship that you're not passionate about. These things can happen because we're so uncomfortable being uncomfortable that we're willing to sacrifice long-term happiness just so that we don't have to be uncomfortable in the short term. Because of this, emotions aren't always the best guide for us when making decisions, especially when we're under stress or pressure. That's why it takes most people hitting rock bottom before they become open to change. Some of our most painful experiences in life turn out to be our greatest teachers, and it often isn't until we hit an all-time low before we begin to search for different ways of showing up in the world. And so we must learn to perform and take action no matter how we're feeling. When we become comfortable with our discomfort, it actually gives us freedom. It gives us freedom because we no longer have to wait until we're feeling good before we're able to take action. Because the mind will always come up with excuses why now isn't the right time, why now isn't perfect, or why the conditions aren't right. This is especially evident with my students. Those that train and come to class, even when they don't feel like it, always progress faster than those who give in to the excuses of the mind. And as martial artists, the capacity to perform and act no matter how we're feeling is especially important. A mugger or rapist isn't going to care that you're not feeling well today, or that you missed lunch, or that you didn't get sleep the night before. But even from a mind-body practice perspective, Being able to take action even through discomfort builds resiliency and is a key aspect of embodiment. If we aren't able to show up for ourselves whenever we don't feel good, we'll never move past limiting beliefs, and we will always be ruled by how we react to stress and anxiety. And so the only way we're able to get comfortable with being uncomfortable is to expose ourselves to that which makes us uncomfortable, to stop running away from discomfort so that we can actually access a deeper freedom. And I believe in this process, we're actually also developing our capacity for deeper empathy and deeper compassion. The more we are able to live outside our comfort zones, the greater our capacity to relate to others. It's only when we're open to new ideas and views can we hope for real growth and transformation, both within ourselves and in the world. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.